Rome is a city of breathtaking heights of many kinds. Hilltop heights, created by nature. And man-made heights, created by tens of generations of artists in stone. There are heights everywhere in the eternal city, and he is one of them, or hopes to be. 30-year-old Massimiliano Drapello, called Max by those who know him, came to Rome with his family as a child from Genoa, where he was born. He grew up and went to school in this city that once gave an empire its name. For a time, it looked as if Max Drapello was going to devote himself to swimming. As a boy, he spent hours in the water every day, and then later on, as a young man, to support himself, he worked as a teacher of swimming. But he always sort of liked to sing. Now, he loves to sing.
La voce, il seme che Dio ha messo
The voice, Max Drapello is saying here, is a seed that God plants inside us. After that, he says, our job is to grow that seed. He did not set out to be an operatic tenor. The singing he did early on in his life was casual, just to entertain himself and his friends. He liked pop music and jazz, and used to strum a guitar while he was singing. But a music teacher convinced him that the seed of a voice planted in him was meant to be grown into a gift, not just for a parlor full of friends, but for the world. And so Max Drapello began the hard work, the very hard work of becoming a real singer. Ask him how often he practices.
Every day.
Every day, for hours.
Bravo to the city. No, questo non l'ho capito. Bravo to all the world. Sì, è come una ginnastica, proprio per un muscolo qualsiasi.
It's like gymnastics, he says, like any other muscle.
Ci sono dei muscoli che si devono azionare.
In singing, there are several muscles that one has to put into action. It is a mistake, Max Drapello says, to think that one can be a great singer just because one has a great voice and likes to sing. If the voice is not connected to some intelligence, then it's nothing.
Questo non è niente.
Then, he says, the miracle of a truly educated voice doesn't happen. The miracle Max Drapello is talking about requires years of study, years of lessons, years of practice and of listening to and of watching the great singers and teachers of the past. To make opera your life, you have almost to give up your life. Almost, but not quite. Max Drapello is Italian, after all, which is to say that to relax, he cooks.
Perché bisogna avere concentrazione. Se tutte le cose non sono
For cooking, he says, you need a great deal of concentration. It's a lot like singing in that way. He sees his family as often as he can.
Ciao carissimo.
And he drops in on old friends in the open-air market at which he used to work as a vendor once upon a time to pay for his singing lessons.
Ci vediamo, ciao.
And then his faith is important to Max Drapello now, as it was in the beginning, during his choir boy days. But church and family and friends and the splendors of the city in which he lives, all are things that Max Drapello can only allow himself sparingly these days, because he has another master to serve. The voice that was planted inside him as a seed, which he knows himself commanded to grow. Ladies and gentlemen, Massimiliano Drapello.
con la mia